good morning from day 2 of our cruise, day 3 of our adventure. I wanted to say thank you to Be Our Guest in collaboration with Disney for hosting us on this trip. Today is a day at sea.
I want to take you outside really quick to show you the ocean is so different here.
Yeah, the ocean is different, and the rocking of the cruise ship is different than it is in the Bahamas.
So in the Bahamas, you kind of go more like this, and in this cruise, we're kind of going more like this.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a different feeling.
Right now it's cold out here for sure. But right now we can't see land on this side. But if we were on the other side of the ship, we would be able to see land. But you can see the waves are coming on shore. So they're coming at us here. So that's why the boat or the ship is rocking like this. And you can see it crashing into the waves right there.
What's that white?
Which one?
Those are the white caps.
Oh yeah, that's the white. There's waves coming at us.
It's also pretty chilly, but I think I was a little bit nervous yesterday because it was so warm in Vancouver. I was like, I hope we packed properly for this cruise. We did. It's chilly today.
Yeah.
So
do you guys see us?
Yeah, we're all in our...
It's going to be hot.
It's not going to be hot, buddy. We're in Alaska. So the kids are getting a little bit used to, we're so used to Caribbean cruises. They're not used to the cold weather cruise. But I think once we have our hot chocolate and we snuggle up in our blankets, they're going to understand why it's so fun.
Yeah.
So, and it's been such a beautiful, everything is so beautiful to look at too. So let's go grab some breakfast and we'll show you some of the sights.
I don't know what song's playing right now, but it sounds like Christmas music as it's cold.
The pools are closed, just so you know.
Oh, because it's so cold.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see Cabanas because right now it feels like there's nobody on the ship.
I think they're all like Cabanas.
Right? Well, even last night during the sail away, there weren't that many people.
I was going to ask you about that, yeah. How busy? Because I was putting the kids to sleep. Oh yeah, and Jackson wanted ice cream first thing.
Not open yet.
Did you see that, buddy?
The ice cream's not open yet.
But we will be later, don't worry.
You can see how rocky it is based on how much the pool is moving. Do you see it? So we've made it into Cabanas, and Cabanas is definitely smaller on this ship. That's the end of the ship back there. Let's see what they've got. We got some cream of wheat, some creamy grits, some oatmeal, some brown sugar, of course, some ginger chicken congee, plain congee, steamed rice, egg fried rice, shiitake and cremini mushroom miso soup. We got egg julia, ham, eggs benedict with some hollandaise, some bacon and some sausage here, some assorted bread and some butter, roasted red skin potatoes with peppers and onions, steamed bok choy, creamy scrambled eggs, corned beef hash, and baked beans. I might get some baked beans for breakfast. It says it contains pork, hash browns, and some biscuits and gravy, buttermilk pancakes, some chocolate chip pancakes, French toast, and some Mickey waffles, caramel sauce, strawberry compote, whipped cream, and a cranberry compote, grilled tomatoes, some sauteed mushrooms, a fried egg, and some ham and cheese scrambled eggs. Ooh. And then some condiments, a big thing of maple syrup, some triple chocolate pound cake, lemon pound cake, banana bread loaf, chocolate banana chip muffin, blueberry crumble muffin, all brand muffin, some donuts over here, and muffins, and assorted danishes, plain croissant, a multigrain croissant, an omelet station over here, English muffin and bagel toast, white and wheat toast, butter, peanut butter, strawberry jam, orange marmalade, sliced meats and cheeses, some smoothies, mango smoothie, strawberry smoothie, mixed berries and yogurt, orange yogurt, muesli, and then gravlax and smoked salmon, and all the accoutrement that goes with it. And then we repeat everything that we just saw going that way. Oliver, what you eating? Mickey waffle? That's right. You've eaten half of this one and half of this one. You can put them together and make a whole waffle. Oh, you gonna eat a pancake now? Look at that. Ooh, my omelet's ready. That's exciting. I'm gonna rename this the TheTimTracker Special. My omelet with bacon, sausage, ham, and cheese.
All right. Ooh, look at that ocean over there. We got a really good view this morning. This is my first plate though. I got a eggs benedict, some bacon, mushroom, tomato, over easy eggs, bok choy, potatoes, hash browns, some smoked salmon, biscuits and gravy, a blueberry muffin. I got that for Oliver, but he said, no thank you. And a little toast. You just wanted milk. But look at this. It is a little bit rainy outside, but we have a great view. How's your pancake? Good. It looks good, buddy.
Did want to update, the branded cups have arrived. Came up one level just to go out and look on the deck. Passing by Polo. getting it ready to open today. So they always told me, they said you can always see land, but I'm not seeing land right now. So we came up to deck 10. Also, somebody yesterday said, did you see that whale after the sail away party? And I said, no. They said they saw an orca over here slapping its tail the entire time that we passed by it after the sail away. And I was up here looking around and I didn't see it. Oliver was just walking and walking, and then he saw they were playing Alice in Wonderland. He said, oh look, Alice in Wonderland. Oh, they opened the pool. Nobody's in there. Poor lifeguard's just watching the water. Look at the water moving around though. So we're sitting down on the deck watching Alice in Wonderland. It was a little wet, so we put down some towels. You can see the water there. And then I also got blankets for us, just in case. It's starting to get warm because the sun's coming out. But we got a blanket too. You want the blanket on, Jackson? Yeah? Okay. He's watching Alice in Wonderland.
All right, so we watched Alice in Wonderland. I didn't remember how that movie actually went.
Yeah.
We watched
a lot of off with your head stuff.
Now we're headed down to the shop because I think we left Jackson's turtle at the hotel in Vancouver. So we're gonna see if we can find him a plushie in the shops here. But you did email the hotel, so maybe hopefully. Oh, there's Moana.
Moana's down there. She's just taking pictures with the crew members.
Look at that.
Nobody wants to see Moana?
I do.
Let's go see Moana.
Okay, let's go to the shop really quick. I did see a lot of cute sweaters that people have already purchased. Oh, look, there's Tiana.
Too. Let's have a look. What's a princess party? Cinderella, Ariel, Belle, and Tiana. Look at that. There's Ariel standing next to a statue of Ariel. They have binoculars that are for sale for $100. Yeah, they're Nikons. Black Panther's out here meeting and greeting folks in his Alaska outfit. I'm just kidding. He just wears his regular outfit. But he would probably wear that if he went to Alaska, right? So when we were at the hotel in Vancouver, we accidentally left Jackson's turtle there.
So I left it.
I did.
No,
not you.
didn't. It was us, buddy.
So you got a Dory, and then Oliver got his favorite souvenir ever. Is this what you got for a souvenir?
That's really cool.
Right on. So something that's unique to the Alaska cruises is they have a naturalist on board, and they are going to talk about sea lions, whales, and bears in a presentation here in the Walt Disney Theater.
And they have good eyesight. There's nothing wrong with
So
the
we're learning
bear's
about bears
eyesight.
right now.
It's normal, like
From the
yours and
naturalist.
mine.
We came back to the room to look out upon the ocean. I'd like to see a whale. We saw, like I said, somebody saw a whale yesterday. I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled. Tell me if you see a whale, Oliver. We're a little chilly, so we're eating ice cream and watching Frozen.
I'm kind of warm right now. The weather's like perfect, but it is good ice cream eating weather. And the line for ice cream was longer than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But it went quick.
We ended up getting too much ice cream, so now I have double duty. One was for Jackson. He asked for a cup, and now he's eating with a cone.
Oh well.
I barely got ice cream on me. I barely did a swirl. I just like to do that.
You did
I will
really good
say-
job, buddy.
Having too much ice cream is a good problem to have.
I still got a cookie downstairs I gotta eat.
Oh, I forgot about your cookie.
I'll have you know, Jen, that I just hit peak Disney dad.
Oh, why? How?
As I was walking around across the pool deck, I hit the "some people are worth melting for" right as Olaf was saying it, and another dad looked at me and said, "All right, get it." And I said, "Yeah."
Is that like the same thing as saying the Haunted Mansion spiel in the
No,
queue?
no, nobody likes that. There's something about kids and raised areas, like a stage. They yearn for the spotlight. Oliver will not stop coming up onto this like stage section here. He is also like learning how to go up and down stairs, so he's like into that. So, I don't know. We just watched Frozen. Jackson's joined in the fun, and he said, "It feels like I'm breathing in snow," because he's running in the cold air. They said in just 2 minutes, they're gonna blast the horn. Pretty loud, right? Was that it? Just that one horn blast?
Hopefully, because
That was it. Isn't that silly? I thought they were gonna play a bunch of different songs. Back into Cabanas for lunch. Shrimp. Cold shrimp and crab claws. Whoa. Got french fries, mac and cheese, corn dog nuggets, buttered peas with carrots, white rice, tomato ketchup glazed meatloaf, French lentil soup with vegetables and spiced sausage. Let me try to get this meatloaf. Mexican tortilla soup with black beans, tortilla chips, and mini baguettes. Spoons! rosemary, thyme, and polenta cakes, baked feta stuffed zucchini, roasted tapenade snapper with tomatoes and olives, peppered shrimps with sweet bell peppers, assorted bread, beef ravioli, orzo with spinach, pesto, and cherry tomatoes, plain pasta with marinara sauce and Alfredo sauce, stuffed Andalusian chicken with apples, ham, and peanut in sherry glaze. What? I'm gonna try that. It sounds weird. Buttered broccoli and carrots, jerk marinated pork steak, rice and beans, grilled turkey steak, French fries, focaccia, potato focaccia, Parmesan cheese focaccia, honey glazed ham, that's what I need, roasted fingerling potatoes, beef jus, those look like, doesn't have it listed on the top, orange and honey jus, but these I think are, what are they called? Flank steak carving station. You got the fixins for tacos here, sauteed marinated fish, sauteed marinated chicken strips, and then chili beef, plain tortilla, and sauteed bell pepper and onion, as well as they're refilling the yellow rice. Date pudding with some caramel sauce, chocolate ice cream, and strawberry ice cream. All kinds of different desserts. Ooh. Oh, plantains. I couldn't remember the name of plantains for the life of me. Are they doing chip it?
That is on the line. However, it is more towards the fore.
We're up here. We're going to get in line for Donald right now, and then we'll go see if we can get in line for Chip and Dale. So I've been waiting for the characters to come out in their Alaska outfits. I believe that's going to happen tomorrow. Yay, Donald! Woo, Donald, #1. But today is a formal night, so all the characters are going to be in their formal attire, and that also goes for Chip and Dale in their formal outfits. But right now I'm going to head over to French Quarter. They're doing Disney Cruise Line trivia, so I don't know a lot about Disney Cruise Line. Like, I've been on cruise lines before, but I don't feel like I know a ton about Disney Cruise Line. We'll find out. Let's go down and hear what some of these questions are. So we stopped down at the French Quarter Lounge, and we are going to play some trivia real quick. I like this, like, it's a trolley car. Like, can you tell that it's a trolley car? So like I said, I don't know a lot about Disney Cruise Line. I like that this is the Shadow Man. And there's like, over there too. And this ship came out before Princess and the Frog, right? Let me find out. This ship was, first started sailing in 1999. The ship came online a full 10 years before Princess and the Frog came out. But not before The Princess and the Goblin, whatever that is. How many segments to build the Disney Wonder?
4 or
I said
1.
3, because it got 3 elevators.
Question number 4. Which Disney cruise ship hosted Star Wars Day at Sea?
No, brother.
In the original layout of the Disney Magic and Disney Wonder,
I don't know
what
this
was
one.
the name of the
What was
sports
it?
bar located in one of its funnels?
What was it?
That's
Oh, the
correct.
ESPN.
ESPN Skybox.
Oh, I knew that now that you say it.
ESPN Commodore
Who's Commodore
1
Tom
in
Forberg?
2013.
He was the inaugural captain for the first 4
That's
cruise
all
ships.
20 of our questions.
Wow. So we did not win Disney Cruise Line trivia. However, I did learn some stuff about the Disney Cruise Line. A big one, the Disney Wonder was built in 1 segment. So this is a solid ship, stern to stem, stern to bow. And then another thing, there was the captain thing, the Commodore Tom Forberg. Like, I'd never heard of this before. He was the captain of all of the first 4 ships for their inaugural sailing. And he was honored and became a Commodore, which is, I don't know. I learned something new today.
So we're headed to do the silent disco. Oh, it skipped us. Why does it keep skipping us? I don't know. These elevators are kind of strange. But Tim is back with the baby. The baby's still sleeping. So he went to do trivia, and Jackson and I are going to do the silent disco. And then we're going to go to the Kids Club open house because they're doing something called a Hidden Mickey. Oh, is that one going? Let's see. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's going on. Ooh, okay. So this is fun. We're going into the after hours area. Wait. Okay. This is where... Oh, I can hear him singing. All right. This is where we want to be. Okay, we're listening to Frozen. Can you hear it? You're doing the Cupid Shuffle? Can you do it? He's trying, he's trying. Good job. You did it! So we came out onto the pool deck. We watched a little bit of Princess and the Frog. Jackson is eating some pizza. I didn't realize how sad the Princess and the Frog is. It's it's well, because when I don't want to spoil it, but when Ray dies, that was pretty sad. So the baby just woke up. Oliver was napping. He just woke up, and Tim texted me and said, we're going to meet you guys out on the pool deck, and then we are going to head down to the Kids Club open house all together. And
Still be eating pizza.
you'll still be eating pizza?
We met back up with Jen and Jackson as we're passing by this hallway on deck 5. Look at all these pictures of them building the ship, buddy. There's Minnie Mouse in her formal attire right there. Came into the Kids Club for open house. Like a whole sliding action going on in here.
Oh, look, you have a picture of Captain Minnie above you. What are you playing?
Oh, spot it?
Oh.
But that's a smaller one.
Yeah,
Are you going to come sit in the boat, buddy?
So you ready?
No? He was playing on this little thing over here. He's going up and down that slide.
Oliver's over at the captain's deck. Did you spin this? Whoa, look at that thing go. Wow, did you honk the horn too? Whoa. The green one. Ooh. Does this one play the notes? You doing it, Oliver? You waking that parachute up? Dude, look at he's having a good time.
He's so excited.
They put 2 balls in there. Now we need to make sure that neither one of those 2 balls come out. Oh no, one of them came out. Oh no, the yellow one's still in. Oliver's just going around the little kids area, but he is constantly, oh look, it's making bubbles in there. He is constantly distracted by everything in every which direction. Spin it, buddy, spin it. Inside of the frozen section, like the Wandering Oaken's sauna and stuff, you can hear him in the sauna over there. He says, hoo hoo. But then I also noticed these little troll guys. And there's another one over here. Look at those. Jen and Jackson are playing the game. Oh, Oliver's playing too. He's helping out. Oh, you did it. You did it. Yay! Jackson should really just come to the kids club. He's having so much fun. So Jackson's playing with other kids in the kids club, and we just kind of left him. He's still here, like we're.
He's playing for
Yeah, but I mean, like he's safe in the kids club.
Yeah.
We're just not next to him in the kids club.
I feel like
he doesn't know that we're even not next to him.
So we always are encouraging him to go to the kids club, and he's always kind of like, no, I want you to come with me. And this has been really good because he's doing it. And we're playing with some barnyard animals and watching Finding Nemo.
And a turtle. A good old barnyard giraffe. You know? Go to the Midwest, find a barn, there's a giraffe in it.
Never know. All right, it is formal night, and everybody's lining up to take photos in their very best formal wear. We, however, did not pack any formal clothes, so we are just gonna head down to dinner like this.
Man, they got really excited for the kids club.
Yeah, they really did. Come on, buddy.
All right, we're headed to dinner at Animator's Palate tonight. Apparently this is like an Instagram spot right here. So if you're used to Animator's Palate on, say, the Fantasy or the Dream, looks a little different here on the Wonder. So here is, the Bora Shake is a pina colada with fresh bananas and blue ocean, non-alcoholic. Appetizers, salmon tartare, sliced serrano ham. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get.
This is the same menu as the other Animators. Is it called Animator's Palate on the other ship? Yeah. So this menu hasn't changed, so we are very familiar with this. This is where you would get the black truffle persets, which is like a very popular appetizer. However, my favorite is the Manchego cheese one.
Sliced Serrano ham.
Oh, the sliced Serrano ham. And the, I guess that's it. That's the one I like.
For the bread, we got garlic and herb focaccia with a rosemary garlic dip. Is this coloring page Mater and some other cars at Walt Disney World on the Jungle Cruise? Our server said, wait for the pixie dust noise. When that happens, the show is beginning.
The show is starting now.
Here's my Serrano ham with, what is it? What kind of cheese? Manchego cheese? We got the chicken and walnut salad too. And it also has some apples in it. Here's the chicken. How was it? Jen already had hers.
You guys, so Tim and Jackson went to the bathroom for a little bit and they dropped yours off while you were gone. But they did put a cover on it to keep it nice and warm for you, which was nice. I thought it was really good.
So they were doing sketches, but then they've also started coloring in some of the sketches. See, they're coloring in Dory. Oh, look, everything's in color now. Whoa. Wow. Magical ice cream.
So damn cool. Live in a palace and never have any problem. Make things. I want to add something to this world. There will be.
Oh, jeez. Hit him with the romance. Oh. Oh. Here comes the blue fairy. Turned him into a real boy.
What they can't do these days.
Oh, your magic band's lighting up.
Come on, everybody. Here we go.
And the ride's over. 45 seconds of Peter Pan.
Don't worry, I'll help you. Come on, it's going to be okay.
Whoa. That got real exciting. Oh, man, I got the goosebumps. I've often dreamed. Feels like we're watching Happily Ever After. There he is. The man himself. I would just like to point out that this is the superior Animator's palette. Like, that show is far better than the show and Animator's palette on any of the other ships.
I do agree, yeah. Seeing Mickey is really special.
Like, Oliver was like, yes, this is where I'm supposed to be right now. This was awesome.
Oh, no.
It's an elephant?
Elephant? Yep. No knocking yet.
That's okay, we can knock it over now. I just wanted to see the elephant. Whoa, there you go, alright. The elephant has suffered a demise. Alright, so after dinner, went back to the room, got the kids ready for bed, and I'm going down to the Walt Disney Theater to watch the Golden Mickeys. I don't think I've ever watched them before. So, let's go see them. Oh yeah. It's a full, crowded theater tonight. Alright, we just finished watching the Golden Mickeys. It's turned to chaos at the end because they set off confetti. A really fun show. Got to see a lot of, like, different... The way that the show is it's like you're watching the Golden Globes or the Academy Awards or some award show, but it's only about Disney properties. It's sort of centered around Walt Disney a little bit, where, like, when the show starts, you're like, well, here's the things that Walt accomplished. He started out as, you know, a kid doing these comics or doing these cartoons, and he went bankrupt. His first cartoon company or animation company went bankrupt, and then he moved out to Hollywood and he started Walt Disney Brothers Pictures, and he did Oswald, and then he lost Oswald, and it was just kind of like never give up type stuff. And then you get to meet the stage manager, Ensign Benson. I don't know why they decided to name the character Ensign Benson, but they did. And I thought maybe it would like play into something. They needed to rhyme something with something else, so they're like, Ensign Benson. I don't know. They were the stage manager, and Captain Minnie was supposed to host the show, but Captain Minnie needed to captain the ship. And so Ensign Benson was in charge of doing the show, and she's like, no, I don't want to do that. So anyways, Ensign Benson has to end up running the show, and they feel like they can't do it. They're not supposed to be hosting a show. And then by the end of it, after you go through all these different musical numbers, Ensign Benson is a true star and is able to host the show, even though they thought they couldn't do it. And then at the end, they come out in like a beautiful ball gown and were like really part of the Golden Mickeys. So it was a fun show. It was great. Like, you got to see all your favorite like musical numbers, and you got to see all your favorite Disney characters. And I liked the choices that they did. There was like Tiana and Cruella and Hunchback and Toy Story. I wasn't really a fan of the Toy Story number, but I'm glad that, like, I feel like Toy Story doesn't get a lot of love in the musical theater realm. Did I say Tarzan? Tarzan was in there too. But yeah, and then the show ended and they set off confetti and the kids went wild. And so earlier today, Jackson was like, he found this Mickey on the ground and he's like, what is this? It was this. It was a little golden Mickey confetti that had been from the first showing of it, or maybe from a previous showing on a different sailing. And he had just found it in the lobby or in the atrium, and he was like amazed. He's like, wow, look at this. So now we know where it came from. I also wanted to point out that now that the show's done, it is 9:40 at night and it's still like daylight out. Even though it's overcast, the sun is still out right now, which is wild. At 9:40 at night, it's still bright enough for me to be out here normal, like camera operation, not having to search for lights or anything like that. I don't know, it was a fun day. We had oh, there's a whale out there. So I don't know if we'll actually be able to see the whale, but you'll be able to see the spout, that right there. So there are some whales right there that we're seeing. They're traveling right alongside us. Huh. All right. Yeah, so what you're looking for when you're looking for whales is you're looking for them taking a big breath. There they go right there again. And every time they come up for a breath, they blow the water like off the top of their spouts. So you see the water spout come out. So here's the problem now. Now I'm in it. Now I'm like, where'd they go? Because I don't see them anymore. I saw those 4 or 5 spouts from them, but now I don't see the spouts anymore. Like maybe they were just there taking a breath and then they went back under. I don't know what kind of whales they were. Could have been anything. Yeah, we saw some whales. Exciting. Yeah, it was a fantastic day. Really enjoyed the day at sea. We got to do a lot of really fun stuff. Got to eat some delicious food. Tomorrow is the Glacier viewing day. And what they said during the Golden Mickeys, or before the Golden Mickeys, is that we go in towards the ice flows and then we bring on board some Alaskan pilots and some rangers, and they, with the captain, make a decision which ice flow to go up, which glacier we're going to visit, and then it's all up to nature at that point. So we take the cruise ship up one of the ice flows for about 2 hours, and we should have like land on either side of us. I'm assuming it should be I don't know, I haven't done this before, so I'm interested to see like what the process is. So we get to the start of the ice flow at noon tomorrow, and then 2 hours up, about 2 o'clock, we should be at the glacier. And then he said that, or the captain said that he was going to try to like move back and forth depending on what the glacier is doing, and then possibly spin a full 360 around and then turn around and head back out. So we won't be there for very long, but we will be at the glacier. So this is, I don't know, I'm very excited for this. Like I'm excited to see like what the process is, what happens on Glacier Day. And then also tomorrow is like Frozen Fun Day. So there's gonna be a lot of Frozen activities, and it's gonna be probably cooler tomorrow. So right now, my watch says it's 52. It does definitely feel cold. So I don't know, but it's supposed to be colder tomorrow. So we'll definitely let you guys know like what to expect. I think they said 10 degrees cooler. So I think we're heading into the 40s. And then they also said dress in layers and be prepared for anything, because the temperature and the weather can change in an instant. They said it could be dry for an hour, rain for an hour, and then be back dry again. And it'll be cold and then hot and then cold again. I'm very excited for tomorrow. I'm like just talking through it in my head, and I'm also still looking for whales. And that's why I'm not looking at you guys. I'm looking out here because I want to see them again. That was exciting. Good morning from day 3 of the cruise, day 4 of our adventure, and today is Glacier Day. We are officially in Alaska. We had a time change last night, so it's only 7 o'clock in the morning right now. But look at this view just off our balcony. This one right here, this mountain with the snow on top. It's a cool 51 degrees outside right now. I want to say thank you to Be Our Guest Vacations in collaboration with Disney for hosting us on this trip. This is amazing. Also, look at how smooth the water is. Man, I'm blown away by this. I've never seen anything like this in my life. People are already up on deck 10 at 8 o'clock in the morning looking out at the sights. It's pretty impressive. Like, it's a really cool view.
It feels less cold than I thought it would.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like way colder.
I'm cold.
Are you?
Yeah. Back at Cabanas for breakfast. So let's see if the water's hot this morning. Is it hot?
Yeah, actually a lot.
It's churro waffle day. What do you think of that churro waffle, Jackson? Good?
Give me
A donut too? Oh my goodness. So originally I thought that this was just people kind of up here sightseeing. No, this is the line to meet Mickey. All the way down there. Something is happening kind of right there in the water. Do you see it? Is it like popping up and down? What is that? I think it might have been. Yeah, there's a whale right there. Because it's a cold day, you can order various coffees with some liquor in them here on the deck. The pool is open. Nobody's in it. Look guys, it's Mickey. Or is that the Gorton's fisherman?
We'll never know.
Never know. Who knows? So yeah, there was a super long line. The line for Mickey is actually already closed off, and we're in line for Minnie right now.
Oh, we should bring our Mickey plush.
Oh yeah.
So he's still in the picture.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's a good point. Do you want to take them down and grab it?
It's like 9:30 right now. Minnie doesn't come out till 10:45. It's a while from now. So we are in line and we will meet Minnie. This is also different than any other cruise I've ever been on because number one, it's cold. Number two, there's no rush to do anything. When they say on the Caribbean cruises, they're like, you're on island time. No, you're really on a different time up here because you're just kind of like, the whole point of this is sightseeing. So we're just kind of standing on deck waiting for Minnie, looking out at what's going on. Came over to get a closer look at Mickey and his outfit. This is it. This is the life. This is an Alaskan cruise right here. Sitting out on the veranda? No, I'm okay. Thank you very much. You want me to try it?
So I will say, one of my big tips for you, if you're gonna do the pictures like we just did with Minnie, bring a hairbrush. It was so windy that when it finally was our turn to take our picture, my hair was like...
Oh no, I had found that ducky for you guys.
Oh, what did you see? It says, congratulations, you found me. Here,
Look at how beautiful this is, though. I bet you this would be stunning if it wasn't cloudy. Still, like, really impressive and really beautiful, but, like, imagine if it was sunny. Holy cow. Look at these mountains and these pine trees. Oh my gosh. It definitely changed. Like, that's where we were before. It was kind of, like, gray and hazy. And now we're here, and it's starting to get sunny out and everything. And, like, oh, look, you can see where there was, like, I don't know if I'd call it an avalanche, but, like, the snow, like, is not flat there anymore. Like, it came down the valley.
Wow.
I'm not a snow person, so I don't know exactly what to call it. I was contemplating, they're like, bring a zoom lens, and I was contemplating renting one, but I was like, no, it'd be so hard to, like, change back and forth between the lenses. I wish I had. Holy cow. I'd like to see onto these islands and see what's there. And, like, see over here. It's also wild that it's, like, deep enough here for a cruise ship to be when we're this close to land right there. But we can already start to see some chunks of ice here in the water. We're
going to lunch?
Go to lunch.
Yeah, that's our magnet, buddy. We're going to lunch at Tiana's today because we
already did that.
On the first day we did,
yeah,
but this is a different menu. So they have a burger. Figured you could have a burger.
Yeah.
They have a salad I want to try. They have chicken tenders and pizza for the kids. I think it'll be a good lunch.
The Frozen Day at Sea has this maypole thing here. I gotta look up and see what time that's at so we can see it. Came back into Tiana's for lunch. So here's a look at the menu for lunchtime at Tiana's. They have specialty drinks, there's a salted stitch, coconut cream, pineapple, and Hawaiian salted caramel. Oh. Mild chicken breast curry. I'm just gonna get a burger. Just get a burger.
I'm gonna try the steak salad.
Where's the steak salad?
Under the salad.
Herb marinated steak salad?
Yep.
Here it is, my first burger of the cruise. Jackson got some cheese pizza.
One of my pieces I dropped on the ground.
A piece of pizza?
Uh-huh.
A piece of pizza? Oh no. Oliver got some chicken tenders. Jen got some olive something or other. There's like a crostini there with some salami, yeah, for sure.
And for lunch, I got the marinated steak salad. This is kind of almost like a taco salad. It has taco pieces, avocado, a cilantro herb vinaigrette, and some flank steak. What do you think of your lunch, buddy? He asked for extra ketchup. And Tim's burger actually looked pretty good. So if you're looking to get a burger, I think going to one of the sit-down restaurants is the way to go. The ones on deck don't look anything like this.
The Gold Rush Sundae. It's chocolate ice cream, mint chocolate chip ice cream. Pralines on the bottom. Oh my goodness. Starting to see more and more chunks of ice So I think we are getting closer to the glaciers, closer to the glacier. I did do a little bit of like research because I was like, what is a glacier? It is a large perennial ice chunk, meaning that it's been around for more than a year and hasn't completely melted away. And glaciers make up the largest section of the Earth's freshwater supply. And they said that they cover about 10% of the Earth's surface. Look at this. Holy macaroni. Wow. Here's Pluto in his special Alaska outfit. Look at that. Hey Pluto, how's it going? They've got mulled wine, all these different spirits. Oh, they got cookies and hot chocolate, buddy. Ooh, look at that. And cold milk. So I think the captain had a choice to make, and I wonder if that's this. We're coming up to like a fork in the road. It's amazing how close we are to the land formations. Okay, so here's the glacier. Right here straight ahead of us. We're hoping that he does a full 360. Jen's in the room with Oliver.
So on our glacier viewing day, we will be navigating through an icy fjord, passing soaring cliffs, surging waterfalls, and seeing wild animals during our voyage to one of the majestic glaciers along the Stikine Icecap, which is located approximately 45 miles south of Juneau, Alaska. And these look like maybe an excursion you can take out to get closer to the glacier. We'll see immense rock formations, steep valleys, and rushing waterfalls. This is Alaska's southernmost ice field, and it is one of the 3 biggest ice caps in the state. We are straddling the Alaska-British Columbia boundary, and the Stikine Icecap has an abundance of glaciers that serve as the primary source for the Taku River and the Stikine River. And this is the view from, I'm just sitting in the chair on the balcony here. This is wild. I just can't believe that this is my life right now. I'm sitting on the Disney Wonder on the balcony of my room looking at a glacier. This is incredible. There's another little boat coming in. So these must be people who are on our cruise that did an excursion to get closer to the glacier. This is on a little boat called the St. Nicholas. Wow, that's cool. I didn't even know that was an option. I think that would have been a really neat, I would have loved to have done that. This is absolutely breathtaking. It is so beautiful. You have to see in person. These videos and photos really can't do it justice. I also wanted to mention that it's been fairly dry on this trip. There are a chance of showers today, but we haven't had any rain yet. The weather is a low of 42 degrees Fahrenheit with a high of 48 degrees.
I know this is wild. Do you see these little black dots on top of the ice down there? Those are all seals.
That one's like looking up at me. Oh, he totally did.
Look at him, he's a leopard one.
Oh,
well, they're going to have to come back out.
So
Look at the little baby. Oh, there's a little baby one right here, Steph.
they're like little
It's like a little baby one.
How do they move around? Oh, there's a little one on this thing.
This big chunk.
Oh, he's looking at me.
Is it fun?
There it is. That's the glacier right there. I think this is the closest we're gonna get to it. Yeah, it looks like this excursion got you much, much closer to the glacier than the ship got. So some people were telling us, don't worry about taking the excursion to the glacier because the ship goes up to the glacier too, and it's the same thing, but like these guys got much, much closer than we did. Just gonna strike a pose, bam! Whoa.
Work, girl, get it!
Amazing. Jackson, you wanna come meet Daisy? Yeah? Yeah, there you go. Amazing. We're turning around now to head back the way that we came. Our glacier viewing is officially coming to an end. Also, this is the line for Mickey right now. You can see it goes all the way to the back of the ship. We're going to Oceaneer Lab right now for a open house. So we came to Oceaneer Lab. This is a note from Mary Oceaneer. I sincerely hope you enjoy this assemblage of artifacts, treasures, and technologies gathered from ports of call all over the world. My top-notch crew will make your visit a memorable one. Captain Mary Oceaneer from the Society of Explorers and Adventurers, Sea. So Mary Oceaneer was from, you can find her at Typhoon Lagoon. And there she is, Captain Mary Oceaneer with her trusty parrot, Salty. And there's the Oceaneer Lab on its maiden voyage. And there's the Oceaneer Lab at sea. And they loved Katy Perry back in the 18th century. While we were waiting for the open house, we did find an aerial rubber duck. Oh, he wants to find more. All right, we have to go down here to see what this is all about, the maypole. So let's go down there. This is Oaken's Maypole Swirl and Twirl. Starts in about 9 minutes. We'll see what it's all about.
My name is Otto. And I am Mona. Our base of Mona, see how many days we send
maple.
Oh, looks good.
It is about 4:30. This little buddy just woke up from his nap. You've been asleep for like 2.5 hours, buddy. You had a good nap. You know what Mommy did while you were asleep? I looked at a glacier. Did you know that? You did? How did you know? And I did some editing. Pretty cool, huh? And then I literally just got a text from Daddy that said that Jackson went to the kids club. What is that? Wow.
And please look cover the balls.
You played with the colored balls in the kids club? You did, that's true. Yesterday we did play in the kids club and we played like a basketball game. We played the parachute game. We did a lot of fun games yesterday in the kids club. And when you're 3, you'll get to go to the kids club that Jackson's in. But right now, because he's 2, he would still go to the nursery. And I think that he...
The Woody classroom.
The Woody classroom? Oh yeah, because we went... They have a section of the kids club that looks like Andy's room. And that's where we went. I'm gonna see what Tim's doing. I'll be right back. But that's what I've been doing. I've been editing while he's been sleeping, and I did go out on the balcony and look at the glacier.
So we went to, me and Jackson, while Oliver was sleeping, went to an open house at Oceaneer Lab. They had Mario Kart in there, so Jackson was playing Mario Kart. And then I was like, hey bud, there's this thing happening in the lobby, let's go see it. And we went out there and we sat down, and he's like, I want to go back up to the Oceaneer Lab. And I was like, you can't go without me, and I'd like to watch this. And he goes, can I go to Oceaneer Club? And I was like, yeah, you can go to Oceaneer Club, but I can't go in there with you. It's not open house. And he said, okay. So he's in the Oceaneer Club right now. He's just hanging out. Yeah, let's get some beignets.
Okay, we want to get some.
Where are we? We're at the French Quarter Lounge?
Yeah!
Nice.
Yeah!
I said, they have beignets here. He goes, oh, beignets!
You love beignets.
He's never even seen a
He's
beignet.
been to France. But the other day I asked about if this ship was around when Princess and the Frog came out, and Princess and the Frog came out 10 years after the ship, but the ship went in for refurbishment, and they have since turned this into a Dr. Facilier themed Princess and the Frog bar, or a Princess and the Frog themed bar with nods to Dr. Facilier in it, because this is right outside of Tiana's place. And look, there's Dr. Facilier's hat back there too. My beignets have arrived. Is that the soda water? Got 3 beignets. What's in here? Chocolate sauce? Ooh, I like that. Passing by the theater on the way to dinner, seeing all the different sippers and things that they have. We also did just get confirmation that we are going to be able to watch Elio on this cruise. Originally it wasn't in the programming, but the cruise director just made the announcement saying that we'll be able to watch it in this theater and in the Walt Disney Theater. We can watch it. They're going to have a matinee too. I know, he came out of the kids club and now he doesn't want to leave. He wants to stay in the kids club. Originally he never wanted to go in the kids club. Tonight, dinner is at Animator's Palate again. But we don't have the show. We have the Frozen Night food, which Jen looked up and she said that it was very similar to Arendelle on the Wish. Ooh, everything is snowy and frozen in here, and they put up like blue lights to make it feel so cold in here. Ooh, signature cocktails. That's gonna be hard to see. Duke of Wesselton's favorites. Assorted meats and cheeses. Arendelle Gravlax. Coronation scallops. Jarlsberg tart. What am I gonna get? Okay, let's see for the main courses. Herb roasted chicken. Honey marinated salmon. Oh, that sounds good.
I got 25 points.
Juniper marinated pork tenderloins. Lobster ravioli. Oh yeah? Christoph rosemary marinated strip loin. Okay. Sounds great. Bold choice on the dip tonight. A liver pate dip. The Duke of Wesselton's favorite meats and cheeses. This is the herb roasted chicken with roasted fennel seed potatoes, seasoned baby vegetables, and port wine sauce. Jen got Anna's honey mustard marinated salmon with sauteed spinach, new potatoes, and aquavit sour cream sauce.
So I wasn't sure about the sour cream sauce, so I asked if I could also order the pork just in case. But our server really recommended the salmon. But the pork has a cream of mushroom sauce. There's some spatzel. It's juniper marinated pork, which is kind of like a floral kind of smelling scent. There's some carrots and some roasted turnips in there. Okay, I know we haven't really been explaining our dinner, like our thoughts about dinner so much, but I want to tell you, the pork was delicious. The pork was extremely tender. It was very good. I would 100% recommend the pork if you're thinking about it. But also the salmon was cooked perfectly. It was amazing. So if you're on the fence between the pork and the salmon, I would say get them both, try them both. They were both very good. I was nervous about the aquavit sauce, but it really just tasted like a dill cream. So it was wonderful. I love them both.
Elsa's chocolate raspberry tart.
This is their signature dessert. It's layered with fresh raspberries, chocolate ganache, and chocolate truffle mousse, garnished with a raspberry paint.
Whoa!
Oh, that looks good.
I got the kids dessert. It's a chocolate brownie with ice cream. But they made it fancy because it's for an adult.
I got 2 ice creams.
And Jackson got 2 ice creams. That's a bear.
You were going to say I beat everyone?
Yeah, I thought I beat you guys in. Came out to deck 9 for the Frozen show tonight. It is freezing the night away with Anna, Elsa, and friends.
Are you ready for the big summer blowout? Get ready to shake your bahootie. Have fun, family.
Welcome to Freezing the Night Away!
The best party this side of the fjord.
Double time! Let it go!
Please, I'm happy to be here. Plus, I heard you talking about ice. I am drawn to ice.
You like ice almost as much as that snowman likes summer.
Ice is my life.
Hello! Did you know that we have ice cream here? Christoph and I absolutely love parties. We love parties and games too.
Well, do you know who really loves games? Sven. Sven Says.
Sven Says what?
No, the name of the game is Sven Says.
Everyone, Sven Says, clap your hooves. Good job. Sven Says, place your hands on your head.
Sven Says, everyone wins.
That was awesome! To the breaking point and turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Yeah, look at how you shake it all out. Tails in, tails out. That's what it's all about.
Whoa! Hi, everyone. I'm Olaf, and I like warm hugs. So this is what a party looks like. Oh, I love it. It's like a winter dream.
Oh, we thought it would be the best way to celebrate your favorite season.
That's right, it's our big summer blowout.
Summer? Did that guy right there just say summer? Sometimes I like to close my eyes and imagine what it'd be like when summer does come. In my candle. In summer. You know, I never realized how wonderful a party could be. Oh, this is fun! Let's do this again! Watch out! I got some moves! Hands down, this is the best day of my life.
Hey everyone, we found Elsa.
It's time to let it go.
Total of maybe like 4 people watching Frozen 2 right now. I think everybody's in the magic show. So the last thing that I have to do tonight is meet Chip and Dale. We're going to be meeting right here in about 30 minutes. So on October 3rd, 1999, the Disney Wonder was christened by Tinkerbell. Tink sprinkled pixie dust along the hull, accompanied by lavish fireworks and a 23-piece orchestra. 2,500 spectators watched the nighttime ceremony as the second liner in the Disney Cruise Line fleet was launched. I'm waiting where I think Chip and Dale are going to meet. Just looking out the window, checking out the scenery passing by. How's it going? Whoa. flexing the muscles and everything. These look great. Whoa, whoa. So dizzy.
Hold together, Jay.
Right? You guys having a good night?
They're having a great night.
Yeah,
I was very concerned when I showed up because there was only nobody in line.
I know.
And I said, what in the world? The chipmunks?
No, they're missing out on the best stuff.
Right? Is it because of the magician?
Maybe, yeah.
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 They're stealing all your magic
right?
Oh, you guys were,
tricks.
yeah.
I don't know. Or they're
Chip,
eating.
can you do a magic
or
trick?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he needs a hat.
Oh, you want a hat?
A magic hat.
Well,
You
we're
need a
gonna
hat to
maybe
do it?
have to grab like a formal hat.
And then he would pull a chipmunk out of his hat.
Oh, yeah.
He would pull
Pull a
he would
chipmunk out of your
pull
hat.
Dale out of his hat.
That's kind of a cool.
That would be
ta-da.
amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, they would put you #1 on the stage if you could do that. So Chip and Dale were not in any sort of Alaska attire, but Minnie is down there in her Alaska attire. I don't think I ever realized that Roy O is for Roy Oliver Disney. Look at that. Pianist came out and he's doing Broadway tunes. He just did Jesus Christ Superstar. And then he has a spinner for different Broadway songs. So now he's gonna do Wicked.
Dearest, darlingest, Rosie and Popsicle. My dear father. Was he doing a kid line?
Prince Mickey! I like that. How you been doing, Mickey? You got any big plans for the next few days? Fishing? Yeah? Just catching the biggest one you've ever seen? Right? And then cooking it up and eating it? Wow. Yeah. I like that. That's amazing. Is it okay if we take some photos together? Yeah. It's about 10 o'clock at night. It's weird. Weirdly bizarre. It's also super quiet here, but beautiful. Man, it's gotta be nice to sail this time of year because you don't have to worry about it being dark for very long. Because I guess the sun sets around 10:30 or 11 and then comes up at 3. So it's not dark for very long out here. What a day. I put on this hat because I thought it was gonna be cold for the Frozen thing. It's not that cold, but now I've got hat hair, so I'm leaving it on. The line in the morning for the characters was wild. Like hours long to meet Mickey. We waited an hour and 45 for Minnie. That was with the background that we got, with like this in the background type stuff. But tonight, I got to meet Chip and Dale, first in line, no wait at all. I met Minnie in like 30 seconds. There was 3 people in front of me, and then I just went out and got in line for Mickey. Then all I had to do was wait for Mickey's line to actually open. So that was during second dinner that all that was happening, and by the time Mickey was coming out, second dinner was letting out. So the line was getting longer for Mickey later. You know what I mean? Like after the dinner was starting to let out, or people were starting to get done with dinner. So if you are okay just seeing them in their outfits and not having the beauty of Alaska behind you, then just wait until later to see them. They are also out on the decks later in the day. I never saw Donald at all today. I don't know where Donald was. I'm gonna try to say, from what I've heard, they stay in their outfits for longer than just this one day. So I'm excited to find that out. I'm excited to see if like we can see Donald in his outfit. And I was also interested to see that Chip and Dale didn't have an outfit. I saw in years past they did have an outfit, and I couldn't quite tell what that outfit was. So maybe there was something with that outfit that Disney was like, we can't do that anymore, or maybe it was just too, I don't know, you know? I don't know what happened with the outfit, but they didn't have an outfit on tonight. But the Glacier was really cool. I like that it was just kind of like, you know, it's like Pirate Night on a Caribbean cruise. It was Glacier Day. Where like, it's not like a, you know, there's a show, there's a short show in the evening time, and then dinner has a different, you know, a different menu at a restaurant that you've already been to. And it was a really interesting day. It was a really fun day too. I like seeing the whales. I like seeing the sea lions or the seals, whichever ones we saw. I'm not sure there's a way to tell the difference between them, but I was too far away to tell. I think they were leopard seals because they looked like leopard seals. But we saw humpback whales, and it was a great day. Like, it was nice, and it was a little bit cold when we were waiting for Minnie, but like for the most part, the weather has been fantastic and easy to deal with. Jackson went to the kids club. We got to hang out in the Oceaneer lab for a little bit. It was super fun. So I want to say thank you to Be Our Guest in collaboration with Disney for hosting us on this trip. And all in all, it was a fantastic day. With that being said, we're off. We'll see you all tomorrow.
I'm Leela and I'm from Katy, Texas, and now it's time to pay the price.